Let's bring in my favourite cartoonist, the Herald Sun cartoonist Mark Knight. It must be a sad day for Mark because federal election's over. He can't now still draw Peter Dutton. The bald head's gone. I mean, Mark, it must have been a sad week in your house, was it?
Oh, not only Peter Dutton, Pricey, but I lost Adam Bant, my favourite little cartoon character. My final cartoon of Adam Bant, yeah, was a sad day. But look, you know, it all rolls on. And this week we had heads rolling, of course, more than we thought. And the Labor Party was celebrating the win, but they could only celebrate it by cutting more heads off. And poor old Ed Husic and the Attorney General Dreyfus got the chop.
Well, that's Peter Dutton on the wall and Adam Bant. The other two are just discarded on the floor. I mean, he's probably got a wall at home of your cartoons on it. The number of times you've drawn him the way you have, he's probably upset as well. He's not going to see his cartoon in the paper because he once sent me a message saying, keep writing about me in your columns because it does wonders for my publicity. I note that you've quickly, though, Mark, worked out what you're going to do about Sussan Ley.
Yes. Well, Sussan Ley, is it Ley? Anyway, she's a very accomplished woman. The good thing I love about Sussan is she's been out in the community. She's a pilot. She's been a cabinet minister. She's worked on farms. She is a self-made woman, but she finds herself back behind a mop cleaning up what's left of the Liberal Party. And I think we all wish her luck. And she spoke very well this week, but she's going to have the vacuum, the mop, and the wipes out, trying to sort out the unfortunate mess after the election campaign.
You think that's going to be your portrayal of her? I like the cartoon. I think it's gentle and it sort of hits home very well, I reckon.
Well, you know, look, who knows, Steve, how she will go. But, yeah, maybe I will stick with the apron and the mop and, of course, the blue rubber gloves.
Careful. Careful. Be very careful. And you know what I'm talking about. Now, speaking of the coalition, they were in the Wild West this week.
Well, look, we had the great showdown, didn't we? All the cracks had gathered
look at
to
Jacinta
the fray,
Price.
Yeah. A bit like a spaghetti western, actually. Jacinta Nampijinpa Price and, of course, Angus Taylor. Little Proud down there. The Nats were having a crack. And, of course, Sussan Ley. Now, this is all very entertaining for the Prime Minister, I must imagine. So, in the background, there you have Albo just sitting on a chair out the front of his office with a box of popcorn, just watching it all unfold.
Well, speaking of our great leader, he's in mid-air. He's going to land in Rome shortly. He's going to Pope Leo's swearing-in ceremony. How did you illustrate the papal conclave this week? Explain this to us, the white smoke from the chimney.
I think we're all just infatuated with this white smoke thing. It's great, isn't it? In this day of high technology where, you know, Clive Palmer sends us texts all around the country to tell us about something. The Vatican just sends white smoke up a chimney, and it's as simple as that, but we loved it. So I thought, well, what is this white smoke? Well, what it is actually when the vote's going on in the Sistine Chapel, it's the smoke from the democracy sausages that are being cooked there. So good on Pope Leo. I hope he enjoyed his democracy sausage after his election, and we look forward to seeing him and Albo buddying up together.
Well, you made my week because A, you drew a cartoon about golf, and B, you managed to slip our old friend Dan Andrews into the middle of it.
Oh, every time I hear the word golf, I think of poor Dan Andrews trying to get a membership at a Melbourne golf course, but no one will have him. He's so bad for business. Every time they put his name on the board in the clubhouse, this is our new member, well, people just go off. So, of course, Melbourne has won the rights to host the Australian Open this year at Royal Melbourne, and of course, the great Rory McIlroy is coming out, the current Masters champion. And I thought I'd draw poor old Dan trying to sneak his way in, but alas, The wire fence has just kept him out yet again.